describing the approach for one of my standard weekend Wednesdays, something I started in early 2015. I'm Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, and today is Wednesday, 23 July 2025. And I described the approach for one of my standard weekend Wednesdays. The day is a different approach I take to the standard 7-day work week, 7-day week, more specifically, in which I switch a weekend day and a Wednesday. This means I treat the Wednesday as a weekend day, hence the name Weekend Wednesday. The concept is similar to a sacred Saturday in that it helps preserve my sense of work-life balance, though is different most pronouncedly in that I can eat whatever I want on a weekend Wednesday. So a sacred Saturday is about balanced eating and computer game playing, and weekend Wednesday is like relax, don't worry about food, that kind of thing. Can eat whatever I want, and then I can play computer games as well. However, the central feature of this is a treatment thing, and it kind of, so it may include general tasks such as family time and getting groceries, okay, computer game playing, eating whatever I want, running training, and travel or travel planning. So like my heritage travel trip series, I've done planning, and I'm going to emphasize for this one, it's really about treatment, and it came into existence in a time in my life where it was like between school, research, and work, I had no days off, like just to get everything done. I had so much going on. And so what I decided to do was just like, this is not, I need to, in 2014, I fell backwards and hit my head, and I was doing too much, and I was like, I need to find, if I can't take a day off, I need to approach it differently. So my solution was coming up with weekend Wednesdays for myself, and it really is about the treatment of the day as a weekend day, even if it's not a weekend day. Okay. So it's like, even if I still have, work, or if I have school assignments, it's treating it like it's a weekend day. So I'm not allowed to rush. I'm not allowed to stress myself out. It's really, it means call my parents, introduce some stuff in there that went on just like super narrow focus, right, might not happen if it's just workday. No, the approach here is a weekend day, even though it's a weekday. So there we go. And and sometimes in my life I've switched a weekend day and a weekday in terms of actual workload. So this may be useful for vehicle design and racing if I go the car building or vehicle building, now that I've brought up more than just cars, building path. So that'd be, it'd be, and especially if I'm doing, say, like a PhD in physics in Italy, if I can coordinate it where I could get Wednesdays off, do I call my family back home on Wednesdays and I, send my materials from last week or for the upcoming week to my advisor, PhD advisor, on Sundays, which I don't necessarily need a response, but hey, maybe the guy would love to be like, let's see if any progress has been made, and if it has, I get to start my week one day early, just like, but like not him, like he's working, like he gets like food for his brain, that kind of thing. So yeah, or it wraps up in so and then there's like a break, but like there's still work. So it might turn out to be a better distribution if doing multiple things, and especially if like with vehicle building, if I'm waiting on parts and stuff like that, and there's like, I can make progress in like 3 to 4 day chunks, then a weekend Wednesday is a highly desirable approach for work distribution. So if I get this to work here on this channel, Tanis Leonhardi, even if just one weekend Wednesday, do I need a second or third YouTube channel? Does my videos watched, where I like videos, and where I put my mouse cursor on the videos when I watch it become public? So some of you want to know if like what I do on YouTube could become public someday. I have no idea if that's talked about. I'm not part of those discussions. But I was like, this is one that I had brought up previously in relation to like a second channel, and I was like, and now am I doing it? I'm at least introducing it on this channel. So do I need that second or third channel, or can I make it work with just one? So there we go. That's describing the approach for one of my standard weekend Wednesdays. Started in early July. No, that's not early. In early 2015. So early 2015 is like January, February, March, April, that kind of early. So there we go.